Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Everything OneNote. Today I'm going to show you how you can kind of make what I like to call like a check-in, different to an exit slip in OneNote. And I kind of like to pop these at like the top of my OneNote worksheet when I give it to a student. And it kind of just gives them an opportunity to gauge or let you know how they're feeling maybe before they've even started. So here you kind of I put 3 examples up here, and these are purely just based off using stickers, which are a feature inside OneNote. So when I go to insert, along the top bar here, I have this ability to insert stickers. So from here, if we just move me over there, you can kind of see you get this range of stickers that come by default in OneNote. And I've just kind of used the cactus ones. Where are they? That's not a cactus. That's a crayon. Where is he? Well, I've totally lost it, but anyway, that's the second one I've used. So these ones are cool. They're kind of like comic book sketch style ones, and the reason why is because if I click on this one, it does by default say high five, but I can click over it, and then as I've kind of done, I can write I've got this not spelled with a T, and so on and so forth, and you can do it for each one of them. And there's the monkey ones that I used, and oh, there it is, and there's the cactus ones there. So there are lots of other different types that you can kind of put in. They all kind of display all different types of emotions, so they do come in quite useful when it comes to using them to kind of, I guess, not just put a word or a sentence. Sometimes the picture helps. So I'm going to actually show you how I've made one. But to do it a little bit differently, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Bitmojis, which I like to use because it kind of personalizes it. So if you're not familiar with what a Bitmoji is, they're the things that come up at the very beginning of Andrew's and myself's videos. So I've got these 3 here prepared early. And I'm going to use them to build one of these. So first things first, we start with our title. Now, obviously, you can just kind of click and start typing. Otherwise, if you're kind of working off a template situation, just grab your template, copy it, and paste it, and you've got the same thing there again. Big tip as well: leave lots of space between them. It makes it easier to grab them and move them around individually. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to make this box that's around it. So if I zoom out a little bit, there we go. I might shift me back over to the other side. So this box that's around the monkeys. You can do it last, you can do it first. I don't think it particularly matters, but we'll start here choosing a color. So when I click on a pen, I can drop down that pen menu and I can choose a color, or you can even choose like these fancy ones. Like this one's the Galaxy. So I can click on that. This is the thickness of my pens here. And then I can click here to shape, and I'm going to choose a box. Now, normally what I'll do is I'll sit right next to one of the other boxes. And, I guess if I'm drawing it from scratch, I'll do that to kind of gauge the size. Okay. But what I want to show you is that if if you've already done this and set this up, all you need to do is, if I delete that, if I just select that box, okay, I copy it and paste it, there it is there. You can still change these colors around. All I gotta do is just click on that pen. Oh, come here, click on that one. Always fun when, there we go, my pen doesn't want to cooperate, there we go. And it will change that over. So they're exactly the same size, and consistency is staying the same, which is always good. So here I have my 4 little emoji pictures, okay? And what I want to do is bring them inside this space. Now, first things first is that when you bring them in, they're probably all going to be individually managed, okay? What you want to do is copy this. So I'm going to copy that guy, and click on this guy and paste. And you can kind of see they're going to start to put them in their own kind of text box area together, and then I'll get rid of these 2 because they're sitting separately. Just makes it a little bit easier for you to manage things. You can even at this stage, if we select all of that, we can center them so they sit nicely on top of each other. Now, we'll bring it up in a second, but we've got these little check boxes here, which, the students choose one of what they want, or they are a tag. So up here, tags, this is the to-do tag. If you drop it down, you've got more here, and you can create tags as well. But all I want to do is check that one, and you can kind of see they're coming up on the left. They're a bit far over, but we're going to fix that in a second. And there we go, 1, 2, and 3. Then I can drag this in and bring it over so it fits a bit nicely. But we've also got to put in our wording pre-prompt. So, here we can write a new sentence. I like to kind of mix it up a bit, because if you write the same worded response every time, you might notice that you get the same response from the students every time. Or if you I find if you change the wording up a bit, it makes them kind of think a little bit more about how they want to respond to the question. Yeah. And this is all personal preference as well. And if they are specific to the photo, you can do that, all right. So if we do want to center them, again, just going back here, picking them, and we can center them so they sit nicely. So what I'm going to do is be able to pick this whole thing up, and I'm going to bring it up and paste it inside my box here. And this is just kind of the part where you'll just need to make kind of small minor changes. So if they've come, it's not quite fitting in the box, because I like to kind of keep things the same size. There we go. We just kind of manage them until they all fit. Nice thing about doing it this way in a separate OneNote page is that you'll start to kind of build yourself up a little bank, so that, when I start my next task, I'll go, I want to use this one. I haven't used that one in a while, which is the one we just created. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go to my activity and then paste it in here. So you see, I've had this one in here from before, but if I get rid of it, okay, and then I paste my new one in, there we go. That's one that we literally just made. I've got it in here. The students can kind of come through, and when I distribute this activity to them, they can come through and they can go, yep, I'm feeling it. I'm good to go. Let's do this. And the nice thing is that once the students are engaged in doing the activity, if you do student review and just flick through them, the first thing you might just want to be looking for is just reading this and just getting engaged, because you might quickly see that one student put, I'm running low on battery. So you just go over and you have a conversation with them and talk to them and kind of gauge where they're at. And, maybe someone's put this, I think I'll be okay. So that's it's a good inadvertent way, or a silent way of you kind of having an opportunity to walk over and then go, not necessarily go, I saw you put, I think I'll be okay, but you already know that. So you can just kind of move into the space with the student and just basically see, do you have any questions? Is there anything I can help you with? Let me see how you're going, and so on and so forth. So I think it's a really great little tool. You don't see a lot kind of early emotional gauging at the beginning. So have a go at it. Again, these all go up on our shared template, so you can feel free to use ours, or create your own as well. Thanks for your time, guys. We'll see you later.